Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Wesley Sneijder. He may be small in size, but he's big on influence, and if he has lively move...
Hits one! It's a loose ball. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Hernandez. Can he spark a counter here? Shot could be up. There's the shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Well, played right into his path. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, that is asking for... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Milan! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Kalulu getting this one clear. Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And he's picked out the run. Mkhitaryan. Nice ball and he... Ribery! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Milan have reclaimed it. Donadoni in acres of space out wide. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Hullet.
Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pirlo wins the duel this time. Hullet. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, he's burst through. Ball is over the line. He's found a way through. Real chance! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Milan are sitting pretty. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Anyone appearing intoxicated or
Milan
behaving in an
sitting
inappropriate
pretty
manner
here
will
at
be
half-time.
removed. Thank you
2-0
very
up.
much for your cooperation.
Here we go again. No reported change to either side during the break. Schneider's cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's Mkhitaryan!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
And it's been given away. Martinez. Pirlo. Ribery. And it's Ribery. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's shifting through the gears here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
The attendance for this match was 80,000.
Donadoni climbs up big! Yes! And surely that settles it!
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
The goal for Milan after 62 minutes is number 18, Filippo Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to
footballing
today's
folk in
match.
this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fernando Torres. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Eto'o. And that interception was most necessary.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means...
There's the hit! Goal! Barcelona!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating.
And again! Oh, some inspired defending there. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Cole. And it's Eto'o. Marquinhos makes the interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he cuts out the supply. Vieira. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Marquinhos with a definite foul there. That is some save from De Gea. And they've got rid. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's found a way through. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Eto'o deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Torres is flagged offside. Time and again they are repelled. Fiddles it through. Goal! And he's found the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Andy Cole.
Madrid can now
Number
introduce
5,
the first of their
Bellingham.
substitutes.
Number
Madrid
10,
grab the equaliser,
Nithin.
and we're all
Coming on the
square.
field.
Well, this is to be
Number
expected,
13,
Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal
Number
standing.
22,
The outcome should all come down to
23,
finishing.
Beckham.
Oh, they can break here. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Madrid have it back and can go again. Bellingham. Madrid have rung the cheek. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Madrid head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have
Just a quick
contributed in
reminder
equal
today,
measure,
please
neither
refrain
looking
from parking
overly
outside
under
this
pressure
stadium.
from the other.
Thank you very much for your
at the break,
cooperation.
glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time. He's had a hit! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Torres. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Always onto this. Fernando Torres. David Villa. David Villa! He's got away with one there. Now this could be a big chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
And he's quick to snatch it back. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
That's a sharp pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He won't be happy with that one. And there's green grass ahead of him. And it's Griezmann! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Well, that's well seen too. And he thumps it clear. David Villa tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Just off target. Barcelona have their second corner now. Decent hit! And that is doing no harm at all. Now it's Griezmann.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Son Heung-min. And beyond the defence. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Added minutes has been indicated.
The most accurate pass. And it's Beckham. And he's straight offside. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Well played. And that's it. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's there to retrieve it. Chance to finish! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
And it's Messi. He could be in here. Well timed, excellent interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Looking for the run.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back...
There's the shot! It's there! First blood drawn.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Madrid looking to pass their way through. Mohamed Salah works it forward. No, that's been intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Diogo Jota. He has found the way through. And the shot! And it's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Mohamed Salah. Played back in. Look at the space here. Mohamed Salah! That pass has been well intercepted. De Bruyne.
There will be 1 minute
Now
at
it's
a
Diogo
time.
Jota. Cole. Defending was strong and firm. And there is the half-time whistle. How would you review the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal
And if
impact,
you do have a
or
chance
else.
today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And it's Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Van Bouten. It's Bellingham, and that's been intercepted. Can he get it through? Bellingham, he's found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mohamed Salah. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mohamed Salah really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
That's a throw. He's got plenty of space out wide. Shot a
The
goal!
attendance for this match was 72,360.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Bruyne. And no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Eto'o proves just a little bit too strong. He's found a way through. Can he finish? It's there! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
This is threatening to become a really good game. And the shots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Madrid with another corner. Madrid have their second corner now.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Costa Corta. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Mendy.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good alertness. The final 5 minutes.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Has a goal! He's got a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that will be it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day, sadly.